Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the battlefield today. If it sounds like I have something in my mouth, it's because I just got done eating one of the greatest snacks of all time. You guys might be, you know what, honestly, we're probably all thinking the same thing, right? There's no way that we're not all thinking the same thing. 3, 2, 1, yeah, it's Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are the greatest snack of all time. But anyways, guys, this battle's already kicking off here. It is between the Dwarves and the Lizardmen. You can already see that the gyro bombers are already starting to go to town here. Gyrocopters, sorry, are already starting to go to town, dropping their payloads on top of the enemies here. We do have some gyro bombers now moving up with a few more bombs underneath. But returning fire is the Umbral Tide. Wow. Wow. Speech is going to be a little bit difficult today, but if you guys do end up enjoying this battle and would like to see like it, speech is hard. If you guys do end up enjoying this one and would like to see more like it in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Hit that like and sub button, and let's continue on this road with the gyro bombers and gyrocopters already starting to pause. This dude's almost dead. The mage priest is already shattered, so that is one general gone for the lizardmen already. You can already see that these Irondrakes in the back are already starting to open up their fire here. Irondrakes, as you guys know, are devastating. Irondrakes are insanely good, and you can just see the devastation they are already causing to these red crested skinks here. The red crested skinks being one of the best infantry units that the lizardmen can bring, and yet these Irondrakes are just ripping them to shreds right now. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That is disgusting how much damage they're doing. And alongside with that, the dwarves are continuing to open up with their artillery very decently well. And speaking of artillery, you guys know that the dwarves are back and bringing lots of artillery here. We have some grudge throwers, some bolt throwers. We have some more bolt throwers over on the far flank. We have some organ guns, some flame cannons, and some normal cannons. So this fight is already in full swing here. You see that the artillery is opening up in the back, and following some of these rounds in, they are doing a decent amount of damage here. Now the lizardmen are starting to commit fully. We do have the Feral Bastillodon alongside some Croxigors pushing up to try to smash through the center of the dwarves. And holding back in the center, we do have some Slayers, some Miners, some Rangers, and some Quarrelers, all to hold here in the middle. But also, any of that missile defense units that the dwarves would be known for are currently being harassed by these Ripperdactyl riders, so not going the best there. And also we have some sword spears pushing down, not the greatest unit in the world, but they are still pushing down nevertheless. We also have an ancient salamander here putting down shots into the lines to try to help as well. Back over towards the right flank, we can see that over on the far right, we do have some flanking forces going around to try to take out the artillery of the dwarves, and it looks like the dwarves are none the smarter here, as we do see that the Cold One riders are heading towards these grudge throwers. This would be a massive kill for the lizardmen if they can manage to pull off the kill on all of these units, and they make it perfectly into those grudge throwers here, silencing one unit of artillery already. And you can also see that a lot of the lizardmen are starting to progress decently well. In the middle, they are holding on this far flank. They are starting to break a couple units. You can see here that the oh wait, no, never mind. What was I looking at? Oh yeah, the gyrocopters and gyro bombers are starting to waver and break from the battlefield. So a very decent stroke of luck here for the lizardmen as they still continue to push forward. Croxigors, swords, spears pushing it against slayers and miners here, doing a great job at continuing to hold that line. Back over on the back over towards the middle here, we are still seeing Irondrakes just absolutely rinse the enemies here. I mean, look at this. The Bastillodon here in the center is already down to 2,500 health. These Irondrakes are just doing a disgusting amount of damage. I mean, look at this. Anything it hits, it just melts. Friendly fire, anything, it just melts. Irondrakes doing a great job here. The Croxigor Ancient Generals taking a ton of damage from these Rangers here, down to 1,300 health and just continuing to plummet. The generals look as if they are almost down for the for the Lizardmen here. Yes, they are actually. This is the last general for the Lizardmen left in the battle, and he is only at 800 health. He is about to die. Trying to get back to the artillery to help out with this Cold One Riders, which, granted, the Cold One Riders do end up silencing most of the artillery and those Feral Cold Ones, but look at this. The general is going down here, down to 550 health. He ends up breaking from the battlefield, and with no general presence here, the Dwarves are taking a 3-0 general lead. And as you guys know, in this game, generals are everything. Generals are the, how do I want to say this, the heart of the army. If you do not have generals fighting up front, it is going to be a very rough battle. You can see that there's a general right here fighting these Croxigors in the center. So still a very great battle going off there. And in the back, you can see that they are doing their best to turn the tide here. The Lizardmen are just pouring rounds of artillery into the Dwarves here. You can really see that they are softening them up, taking out a lot of these Irondrakes here, which is a great target, but it might be too little too late at this point in the battle. But they are doing their best nevertheless, continuing this fight down to the bitter end. You can see now that the Feral Cold Ones do end up breaking from this battlefield. And ladies and gentlemen, the Dwarves now go storming over the hill. And that is the end of this one today. The Dwarves taking this battle very handedly against the Lizardmen. So I'd like to thank you guys all for watching this one. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys go down below, hit that like and sub button. And of course, I will see you all next time. Peace.